itself will tell many things about the speaker, and then I'll introduce Dr. Hari Krishna Maram, our next speaker. So, the small video which was played for our next speaker speaks a lot about him, how popular he is all over the world, and name a dignitary, and with him he is there. From our Abdul Kalam, ex-president, our Narendra Modi ji, present Prime Minister, and all other dignitaries. So it is a pleasure to have Dr. Hari Krishna Maram, who is a digital brand ambassador and chairman of Vision Digital India and vice chancellor of Global Digital University, USA. So it is a pleasure to have him with us. Before we proceed, let me tell you, he has once delivered a guest lecture in our institute in the physical mode, and today he is going to deliver through online mode. Dr. Maram's work in the field of management and management education spans over 24 years. He has an illustrious career in education and has served as the governing council member of AIMA, that is All India Management Association. He is vice president of Association of Indian Management Schools. He is honorable secretary of Bangalore Management Association, and he is a board member at NIPM and chairperson of Higher Education Forum of Karnataka. Besides being an excellent academician and educationist, Dr. Maram is involved with a large number of corporate social responsibility activities. He is associated with Lions Club while performing all these activities. He is involved as a chief mentor in the great initiative of Bangalore Green. He was awarded as Education Evangelist of India Award, Lions International President's Medal, Karmavir Chakra Award, Medal of Honor from CIAS Global and the Education, 50 Most Admired Global Indian Award from Passion Vista Magazine, Sanfo High Appreciation Award from Sri Lanka, International Leadership Innovations Excellence Award from Indo-Sri Lanka Economic Summit, Shiksha Ratan Award from Institute of Economic Studies, International Icon Award from International Economic Summit, Thailand, Global CIO Award by Global CIO Forum, and many, many more. So, looking at his, you know, work and the career is amazing, and I request Dr. Hari Krishna Maram to deliver his address. Thank you, Dr. Maram.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The Honorable Vice Chancellor of the DPSRU, Dr. Ramesh Goyal, and my teacher, Professor Amrita Parle, and the Director of the DIP SAR, Dr. P. Patak, Dr. Sharad, and the entire team of DIPSR. Good morning to each one of you, and pranams. It is wonderful to get introduced by none other than my teacher, and it is always a privilege for a student if the teacher introduces in a beautiful way. So this made my day beautiful. Thank you for this opportunity. And I had a wonderful opportunity to visit physically the DIPSR a couple of years back and interact with all your faculty and student. That was most memorable day in my life. So, and again, I'm coming back after a couple of years of gap to be part of this wonderful initiative of DIPSR, bringing the global speakers to talk on the quality improvement. And this cell is headed by none other than my teacher, Professor Amrita Parle. So today, I think the pandemic, the COVID pandemic, brought all of us digitally here. And just now we had a wonderful talk by Colonel Venkat, Director of AICTU, regarding different schemes which AICTU supporting all the institutions across India. So now coming to my topic specific, the COVID-19 impacted globally, I think specific to education, closely 1.5 billion people, the students from primary education to the PhD got affected. That means they are unable to attend the regular classes which are happening in a classroom. And when it comes to India again, we have more than 1,000 plus universities, 49,000 colleges, 6 lakh plus schools, the primary schools, and more than 1 million, the play homes and schools which are running up to 5th standard, including the government and private. So entire thing is the complete shutdown mode. Today, we are unable to utilize the resources what we built because most of the institutions, not only in India, across the world, were concentrated more on developing the infrastructure of the campus. So the campus was identified how big they are. But today, whatever size they are, we are unable to utilize that campuses, and all the stakeholders are unable to even visit the campus. So that is a kind of a situation today we are facing. And coming to the COVID, so closely 30 million people got affected with the COVID globally. And coming to India, I think as on now, closely 5 million people got affected with COVID. Then the entire economy is locked down. So the entire the business is in a lockdown mode. But the role of pharmacist, the role of pharmacy professional in the fighting of this COVID pandemic is really a remarkable job. So I would like to take this opportunity to appreciate each one of you to be part of the pharmacy profession, that your role is very critical today. And the pharmacy is become a global player in healthcare system of the world. So why I am telling this, the word is today, the medicines which are required to fight the COVID-19, the disease, medicines like chloroquine, the antivirals, all majority, 80% is manufactured and exported from India to more than 150 countries in the world. And today, the most advanced countries like US, Europe, they are all depending on the medicines which are manufactured by India. So the role of pharmacist is really appreciated across the world, and specifically to the Indian pharmacist. So I appreciate and I congratulate each one of us for making this possible. So the coming to the technology now, that is my topic for the day. So how the technology can able to improve the quality. Uh, so today, when this pandemic is impacted, so the only way we are able to reach, we are able to conduct these conferences, these workshops, the daily, the regular classes is using the technology. So just imagine if we are not having any technology. Just imagine if we are unable to connect through the technology platform, then what is the kind of a scenario what we will face? Because there is a lot of uncertainty then when the campuses are going to open. We are not sure. And today, when I'm talking about the pharmaceuticals, not only pharmaceuticals, today the India is going to be a hub of to supply the COVID vaccine to entire this world. So already a lot of research is happening, and two Indian players, the Bharat Biotech and the second company, Jadus Cadila, is already in an advanced stage of manufacturing this COVID vaccine. And also the Oxford vaccine, which is co-marketed and co-developed by AstraZeneca, is also again going to get manufactured from the Indian company, that is the Serum Institute from Pune. So that means the India is going to play a very crucial, important role in this pandemic situation. So now, coming to the technology, so the impact of COVID in India, I think most of you people are reading in newspapers and listening in TV channels. So there is a 28.9% minus growth in India because of COVID-19 situation. And even in 2021, the prediction, the forecast of Indian GDP will be minus 9% than expected plus 5% GDP. So these all getting a lot of impact on our jobs, on our day-to-day, the roles. So the one thing which is going in a positive direction, the one thing which making a tremendous impact globally is the technology. So the technology is the only thing which is showing a positive growth across the world other than pharmaceutical business. So the technology and pharmaceutical combination is going to be a great future challenge and future forecast to this world. So now, when the COVID situation in India specifically, so today when we are talking about 5 million cases, the majority of the cases which are affected in the states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, including the Delhi. So now 40% of the cases of India are majorly in these states, and 50% of the economy of India, of the 3 trillion economy of India, 50% comes from only these states. So then what is going to be a future? How we can overcome these challenges, how we will move towards a positive growth. So when the things will become a normal. So this is the question mark in everybody mind, not only Indians across the world. The 7.5 billion people are today waiting when they will overcome this challenge and come to the normal. Then everybody is waiting for a vaccine. And there are a couple of negative news about the Oxford vaccine, the side effects, and all these. Then again, the trial is again started back. Then there is a positive news about the Bharat Biotech Covaxin that it is giving a good result in animal trials. So they are now successfully entered into the the third phase, where they are most likely to announce when the vaccine is going to available to our Indian people soon. So these are the challenges everyone is facing today. So when I am talking about the quality and improvement using the technology, so today when you talk about the top 10 companies of the world, the top 10 companies of the world, 10 years back in 2010, the top 10 company consists of a few technology company, few consumer durable companies, then few pharmaceutical companies like Glaxo, like Pfizer, like Microsoft. These are the companies, Unilever, the Procter and Gamble, Coke, Pepsi. These are the companies which were leading companies of the world. So today, if you look at the 2020, the top 10 companies of the world are, if you look at the 500, the Fortune 500 companies of the world. So the Fortune 500 of companies of the world, if you look, typically the companies are mainly the technological companies. And today the companies like Glaxo, like Pfizer, like Bristol Myers Squibb, like a Novartis, all these companies not only focusing on manufacturing of pharmaceutical products, they're moved into adopting technology into their day-to-day practice. So today, technology become part of every organization. It is not only the technological companies, not only the automobile companies, not only companies which are into education. So today, the technology become a kind of a landmark and become a must to every industry. So the pharmaceutical industry is realized this potential, and now they started looking at using the technology in quality improvement, getting and giving a best medication to the world using innovative technologies. So today, when I'm talking about specific to India, the number of doctors available for each 1,000 population in India is the lowest when you compare than any country in this world. So today, when you talk about the number of healthcare professionals available in India, again, it is the lowest when compared than any advanced countries in this world. But typically, if you look at the most advanced countries in this world, including the US, including the Europe, including UAE, the healthcare professionals who are working in these countries are again majority are from India. Whether it is a doctor, whether it is a pharmacist, whether it is a technological expert, whether it is a professors, whether it is a nurses, all these professionals are majority, 40% of the global healthcare professionals are from India. So then why in India we are unable to give a best healthcare? So the reasons are so many. Like if you look at the number of doctors available today in India, we have a 20 times higher engineers than doctors in India, because the number of medical colleges, the number of colleges which can able to create a doctors are less in India when compared than the most advanced countries. So there is a need of the pharmacy professional in this critical situation, because the role of pharmacy is is a widely unrecognized in India when compared than globally. So today, when you look at US, today the most wanted profession after the doctor is the pharmacy profession, because the pharmacist is well recognized. The pharmacists play very important and crucial role in dispensing drugs, in diagnosis, in managing the entire healthcare system in most advanced countries. Even though we launched courses like PharmaD, we launched the new advancement courses in pharmacy profession, but still we are unable to get that recognition and move forward to serve the 1.35 billion people of this country. So I think in the coming days, with the usage of technology, the things will change. The usage of technology will transform how we can able to reach the large number of people in this country. So the one of the example of during this COVID situation is, the finest example is, majority of the patients who are suffering on different elements or different diseases other than COVID, they're unable to go and consult a doctor. So suddenly there is a so much increase on the online doctor consultation. There are so many companies, including the medical hospitals like Apollo, like Fortis. These all now moved into technology. So there, all the doctors are now started giving consultation using online platforms. So this is the greatest move. Similarly, I think in a coming days, the pharmacy professionals are going to give this kind of an online consultation to globally for the patients who are suffering with the different diseases, with the new medications, with the drug interactions, with the advantage of each usage of the drugs. So these all the technology platforms we are going to bring. So when I'm talking about the technological companies, today the top 10 companies of the world, the top 10 companies of the world are, out of the 10, 7 companies are technological companies. So when I talk about the technological companies, companies like Apple, companies like Microsoft, companies like Google, companies like IBM, companies like Amazon, companies like Facebook. So these all companies are listed as the top 10 companies of the world. And these companies also looking to develop a kind of applications where they can able to support the patients and healthcare system. Because the next, the biggest, the boom sector is the healthcare sector. So the pharmacy is the major role which is going to play in the healthcare sector. So the pharmacy sector, which we all belong, are going to play a very crucial role in the coming, the new economy, the coming new economy. So wherever I go, wherever I address, I always insist on using the technology, adopting the technology in whatever field they are. So I am also like you, a pharmacist, studied Bachelor of Pharmacy way back in '94. Then after that, I worked in one of the top pharmaceutical company of the world, the Novartis, for almost a decade. Then after that, I moved into management education. Then after that, I realized there is a great potential in technology. Then slowly I moved into technology. Then today now we do a lot of work, a lot of things in technology, not only in healthcare system, not only in education, in other most advanced areas. So today technology is helping to reach large numbers, because when we are talking about the quality improvement using the technology, unlike in manual process, because during a pharmacy student, when we were studying a pharmacy, especially in pharmaceutics, so we learned a lot of mistakes which happened earlier days of of recognizing the drugs, the administration of medicines, which happened and resulted in deaths of large number of patients. So what I'm trying to say here, the technology, using the technology, you can able to minimize these errors. Using the technology, you can able to optimize your services. Using the technology, you can able to reach large number of people in a given time, unlike the manual process. So in all these conditions, I think technology is the solution to transform the healthcare system into a right a kind of approach system. So today, when you talk about the global economy, we are 100 trillion economy of the world. So out of this 100 trillion economy, the Indian contribution is a 3 trillion economy. And in next 5 years, we are forecasting Indian economy to reach a 5 trillion economy in the world. So in 5 trillion economy, so what are the factors which are going to help? One is the technology, which is supposed to be the thing which going to help people are using the technology is. One is helping the people on developing new solutions, and bringing lot of advantages, lot of usage patterns in the technology platform. So here I would like to focus on again. One thing is, today even this pandemic situation, the COVID-19 impact, the one thing which helping even in education sector is couple of companies who are we call as a edutech companies. They're doing extremely well. So these companies are able to create a large wealth in the world, and these wealth are helping to transform Indian economy in a big way. So some of the examples, the companies which are there are the Baiju, which started few years back. This company is now today is the world's #1 edtech company of the world. So this company crossed 11 billion market capitalization within short span. So now we need that kind of innovations in pharmaceutical. So still we are following a traditional kind of manufacturing process, research, and all these things. So the best example here is the COVID vaccine. So normally, if you discover any pharmaceutical drug or vaccine, in a normal condition, it takes a minimum 10 years, up to 14 to 15 years, with so many processes, like first identifying a chemical, synthesis of the chemical entity, then coming to phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, then coming to the market and introducing the market, the product. So these all takes 10 to 15 years of time, with a huge $1 billion of investment to come a new product. But now the COVID situation, suddenly we got in the month of Jan 2020. Then now nobody actually expected or thought that this kind of a pandemic will prevail in the world, and which can impact large number of people globally, and so much deaths will happen, so much impact will nobody expected. So now the process of making this vaccine, the first vaccine which they announced that it will come soon into the market is the Oxford vaccine. So they are using a lot of technology in Oxford University, and that is the reason this vaccine they are able to bring in very faster time frame, unlike the regular practice. So that is the reason today, even in India, the Covaxin, the Bharat Biotech, the Cadila, Jadus Cadila, the COVID vaccine, which we are expecting soon, are going to come in a coming months. So again, these companies are using technology in a in an optimum way to make things happen faster, things happen accurately, thereby they can give a best vaccine at most affordable price to large number of people. So today again, this vaccine availability, how you can reach to large number of people across the world. So today you have a 7.5 billion people who are waiting for this vaccine. Then how you supply? So again, the technology which is going to help, the technology which is going to solve this problem to reach to large number of people in a shorter duration of time. So today, when you talk about the most valuable companies of this world, uh, for example, the Ola, the number one car rental company in India, and Uber, the number one car rental company in the world, they don't own even a single tire. So the number one company in this world, Amazon, the number one company, they don't manufacture any product, or they don't do any kind of a practice where they supply. So what they do, the Amazon, the number one company, is they just connect the buyer and seller in a platform called Amazon, the app, the website. So people go there, whoever want to buy, and they buy from a seller. So the sellers will register their product. So they make a little bit of margin, and that's how they are able to become the number one company. So it's purely the technology which helped this company to become a number one company. So they don't have a large number of people, they don't have a large number of manufacturing facilities, they don't have a any kind of offices across the world. So they have a very limited people, but using technology, they are able to serve the large number of people across the world. So that is the advantage of technology today in this world. So the pharmacy profession is one profession in healthcare system which can able to adapt technology and can able to do miracles in coming years with accuracy, with a quality thing using the technology. So the three things which transformed this world globally is, one is the computer which we are using, the second one is the internet, which again we are become more of addicted. The third one, which we cannot live our life, is a mobile phone. So the three things, which is, one is the computer, the second one is the internet, the third one is a mobile phone, which is bringing a transformation in every people life in this world. So without these, I think the world will not move in the next coming years or next coming days. So we have to adopt, even in pharmacy and healthcare system, these three things. One is a computer, the second one is internet, the third one is a mobile technology. So today, not only a doctor, even a pharmacist can able to guide people on proper medication, proper usage of medicines and precautions and side effects, using the technology, using the mobile technology, using the internet. Because the reason why these three things transformed is, today the story of India is, if you look at last 100 years history of India, the biggest revolution which happened only with mobile, not with anything. So today, out of 1.35 billion people, 135 crore people of India, 110 crore mobile connections are available. And now every village, every town, every corner of this India is connected with mobile phone. Not only here, across the world. So out of 7.5 billion people today, more than 5.8 billion people are connected with mobile phone. So now mobile phone in the last 5 years, the transformation which is happening is we are moving from a regular mobile phone to a smartphone. So this smartphone move in the next 5 years is going to reach 95% of the population of India because of the cellular service what we are having in India is the lowest in the world. And the internet charges what we are getting in India is again lowest in the world. So the connectivity which is helping a large number of people. So with this connectivity advantage, we can improve the quality in each sector, in each parameters. So that is the reason when I'm talking about the usage of technology in quality improvement, with a no doubt, I can say that using the technology can able to make things perfect, because as a humans we are tend to make mistakes, but the computer, again, this is made by human, but the accuracy rate of computer is 99.99%. So that accuracy can help in a large number of people, because we are, as a pharmacist, as a healthcare professional, we deal with the humans, we deal with the human lives. So the accuracy using technology is a very important factor on adopting this. So today, that is the reason, if you look at the top 10 richest people of this world, as per the Forbes richest people of 2020, again, you see large number of people are belong to a technology profession, technology entrepreneurs. So we are unable to utilize this move. We are unable to adopt this move in our pharmacy profession. So today, when you look at countries like US, countries like Canada, countries like the Europe, so they are using technology in an optimum way to give a best medications, to give a best healthcare system to their people. But still in India, we are unable to adopt this technology in our day-to-day healthcare practices. The reason is simple. The reason is the curriculum which still we are reading, we are going on, is not focusing on technology. Still we read the old textbooks which they developed 60, 70 years back for a pharmacy profession. So still we are not updated the technology usage in pharmacy practices. So I think an institution like DIPSA can able to think beyond, since you are a university, and try to adopt some technological tools in your programs what you are offering, that definitely can able to help large number of people, not only people, even to the country. Because today we need these kind of a new practices in our day-to-day healthcare system. So now with the new education policy, which is just uh, come to our country after a span of 34-year gap, talks more on skill development, talks more on developing, adding interdisciplinary skills. For example, if you are a pharmacist, it is not like you learn only related to pharmacy. You are supposed to learn even a multidisciplinary practices like technology, like other things. So that can able to help and transform this education as well as in the healthcare system. So what I'm trying to say in this occasion is there is a need of learning of multiple things. So today, a simple analytics tools which can be learned by even a pharmacy professionals, can able to do wonders, because the kind of research what we are doing now using our traditional methods can be 10 times faster if we use a simple tools of using analytics. Today, 90% of the companies, whether it is a large, medium, or small, they are able to adopt the analytics tools in their practice, and they are doing a wonderful job. So to give you just a small this thing, what is this analytics tool? For example, if you are booking a Ola cab, uh, so you go to Ola app and try to book a cab. So in a few seconds, you will get a confirmation with a car color, with a driver picture, and how many minutes it will take the Ola driver, the cab driver, to come to you, and how much the cost will be you're going to pay for your journey. All this will come in a fraction of seconds. So what they use, the technology, the back-end technology is analytics. So that the same way, if pharmacy profession and healthcare professionals, if they start using these simple tools like analytics, then I think we can do 10 times faster accuracy, quality improvement in what we are doing today. So, so that is the reason today every university like Harvard, university like Kellogg's, university like MIT, university like Princeton, university like Oxford, Cambridge, they realized the potential of technology. That's why most of their courses, whether it is a medicine, whether it is a pharmacy, whether it is a management, whether it is a engineering, the technology is a major factor in their curriculum. So they use the most advanced tools which can enhance the learning habits of the people. Today, in the last 6 to 7 months, we are unable to attend classes, but still exams are going on, results are declared. So many universities, the private, deemed, or government universities, they are able to adapt this technology, and they are able to do a kind of conduct exams, conduct online classes, they do assessment. So everything is happening now using this technology. So when the 6 months back, when the lockdown started in the first, second weeks of March, not many our teaching professors or professionals are aware of what is a Zoom, how we can deliver a classes using this technology. And today, in the less than 5 6 months, everybody become experts. That is the reason today we are able to organize this conference, this quality improvement workshop, using the technology and connecting large number of people. So if it is a normal time, I have to travel all the way from Bangalore to Delhi, and so much logistics, so much expense, so many manpower, the hours are lost. So today we are connected, and just within a few days time, we are planning to have a world book of record, where we are planning to organize a 24-hour live webinar connecting speakers from across the world, more than 100 and plus speakers, on sustainability is the topic, which includes the healthcare, pharmaceutical, education, all these economy, everything is included. So these all things can be possible now. So when we are unable to achieve the things, when things are normal, in this crisis situation, in this pandemic situation, people are achieving. So the best example what I can give today is just a 4 to 5 year old company, the Geo, which is promoted by Reliance, today become the most valuable company of the world. And this company, during this pandemic in the last 2 months, able to get $25 billion investments from companies like Facebook, companies like Amazon, companies like Microsoft, companies like Google. Just imagine an Indian company which started 5 years back are able to get this much investment and they are able to become a top company in this world? So the simple reason is they adopted complete technology. So the other example just I would like to give is the Big Bazaar, which is a number one retail chain in India, started almost more than 2 decades back, able to able to become number one with the 20 years of long standing, more than 25 years of long standing, of putting so much efforts. And today this Big Bazaar is acquired just a couple of days back by Reliance Industries for a payment of 27,000 crores. That is the money which they paid to acquire the Big Bazaar across India. And now, just 3 days back, the same Big Bazaar, which is acquired by Reliance, got a 10 billion investment from Amazon for a share of 10% in the entire store. Just imagine. So these all things are happening only because of the technology and technology adoption. And without any hesitation, today I can say India is a leader in technology, and India also a leader in pharmacy practice. So we are actually proud. So if we combine this both, the technology and pharmacy, I think we can do miracles in this world. So these are the few things which I would like to express and I would like to give to you. So if any questions and if any interaction, it is most welcome. Thank you for this, again, wonderful opportunity and pleasure to interact each one of you. Thank you.